Hello there. Good evening, everybody. I like to introduce myself. My name, meaning my name is Seng Dao is my full name, and this would be my first time under the iDaostar.com. I'm gonna begin to telecast and share a lot of messages, especially concerning us human beings and why we were born and what are we doing this planet Earth. So basically everybody have a mission. I am not gonna change anybody's mind or change anything, but I just like to share a message, maybe a reason why you were born on Earth. It's just like everything we must understand is, for example, I like to use real life example. You buy a phone, you have a menu, right? You buy a micro oven, you have a menu how to operate. But have you ever asked why you didn't have a proper menu of why you were born here on Earth? And basically, so that's what I'm gonna share a lot story about human life, human expansion around the Earth, the planet, whatever. And basically, I am no better than anybody. Basically, I'm just like you, born here out of nowhere, haven't got a clue what I'm doing for over half of my life. But thankfully, I like to consider I am open mind. The reason why I find out all these things is because I am open mind, and you can basically say I am a little bit awakened. Basically I'm just no longer striving to get the money or striving to like for thing that you're not gonna take anything with you when you die or pass away. Well, according to what they told us, that we don't live forever, you're gonna die. But I am surprised as anybody that after I found out, hey, you mean I might die from this earth, but originally I won't die at all, meaning I might lose my soul, my lifespan on earth, but my memory gonna go on, my state of being gonna go on. We might not be a human, but hey, we have another soul, we have another structure that is far more better than human being, better than Earth. So basically what I like to share is, hey, there are more resources out there in the galaxy, outer space, than Earth. Earth might be a playground, Earth might be a kindergarten, but once you know all this, you're gonna wonder even further why you were born, why you are here on this planet. And a matter of fact that everybody have mission. It's just we couldn't remember. We were have to make a contract before we came down here to Earth, that after we all got the review and visualize everything, whoever sent us asked us that they're gonna keep on the memory of who we are, who you are, and basically start over again. So basically starting over again meaning you will be completely new, rebuilt, reborn, born into a child on earth, and then start over. So whatever your life in the past, I know some of you, including myself, didn't believe in reincarnation according to Buddhism or the some religion. But according to other messages or deeper source of information, that we actually haven't given opportunity. I'm gonna switch over to other views so you don't have to watch me all the time. I know my English is not the best, but I apologize if I didn't pronounce anything properly or correctly. And then anyway, I'm gonna keep talking while you guys have a visual. This is downtown Toronto, right in the Eaton Center. Okay, I'm walking basically right now facing south toward the lakeshore, and then around us is a copycat, almost identical to Times Square. If anybody ever went to the Big Apple, they have a Times Square that is much more visual, much more noise, much more activity than Toronto. But this is our Toronto very own copy of Times Square. You know, basically lots of screen, good for advertising, good for business, and whatever going on here is also identical to US, because Ontario, Toronto, Canada is another city that is really identical to the state. So basically whatever we have here, you can say we have almost everything: GM, Chrysler, Federal Express, Amazon. And Toronto is a city, if you want to expand into Canada, you gotta be in Toronto, because Toronto is the only place that have over 280 ethnic groups. For example, if you need Chinese, come on down. You need Pakistan, India, that's all your employee source is Toronto. So basically, if you want to expand, come down to Toronto, because you basically don't have to go to India to expand. So basically you can grab an employee that is Indian culture related, and you'll be in India. If you want to expand to Thailand, there's tons of Thailand people around here. And then look at all ethnic group.
Why are you recording? Why are you recording? Delete it.
Social media.
Why are you recording?
It's public place.
Why are you recording, sir?
But anyway, I'm on anyway, just typical question people that's, you know, they're looking for something to do. But anyway, I'm heading north. So basically, where were we? Oh yeah, we were in Toronto. But anyway, this is my home, my base. I'll be in Toronto, and so I'm gonna be doing lots of beginning to do lots of telecast media related to life. And then I hope you follow me, support me, subscribe, share, and then, you know, make a community. Let's grow. And the other thing I like to expand is build a community of what? Community of you know, like living is a little bit noisy, so I'm gonna let the music go by. All music copyright to the owner. I have no right to this music, so please ask social media people, do not try not to mute my video, because it's natural, you know, it's share. It's public, you know, like you walking across the street, the restaurant is open, the music, or the club and bar is open music. So basically I didn't copy this, but it's a public play, you know. But I think social media or copyright people should not mute your video. Yeah, but anyway, yep, this is my first time switching back before people complain again. Yeah, anyway, I'm switching back. You can see me again. Anyway, sometimes people they want to, you know, have an interact. Like interacting is kind of good, it could be bad. So basically, if you did not interact with people properly, they can basically link up, make trouble or whatever, you know. But anyway, so my first time is gonna be a little bit not as smooth or crappy or professional as other people. So, but this is me. Anyway, this is Idao. So I'm gonna go by Idao. That's my tag name, okay? And let's switch over. Maybe you wanna view Toronto from behind. See, heading down, view to the south again. Yeah. So this is my first time. I'll be showing you lots of view. But in the future, we're gonna be talking face to face. You know, and I'll be giving out more message information about what's going on Earth, where we come from, why we were born, and why you were here. And the other thing is why you picked Earth, why you pick your own parent, why you pick your own dad. You know, so all kinds of things. All kinds of things. Yep. So basically, lots of activity going on. Okay, so I turned off my flash. Maybe I have my flash on. But here we have downtown Toronto. I'm walking up north. There's Uber Eat, people delivering food. You know, making a living from the restaurant. I mean, it's fine. Everybody's making a living, right? But sometimes you don't want to make a living too much because at the end of the day, you don't know where you going or coming. Basically, you forgot your mission, why you were here on Earth. You know, sometimes we have to wake up, know who we are, why we came. We have a mission to do, and if you forgot about those missions, basically you forgot. You waste your time, you waste your trip here. You know, you don't know why you come. But it's better to recognize and know why we come. You know, I mean, it's good to have fun, whatever, be wealthy. But sometimes you want to understand why you come here. You want to understand why you come down here to study, you know, to learn something. Yeah. Anyway, let's possibly. Clean up day in downtown Toronto. Still gonna walk. I think I'm gonna walk to Leslie Station and jump into the train. And then head home. Yeah, and then I'll be making more video to share with you, friend, viewer. Okay, so some know a lot. I mean, some other people know more than me, meaning the message we are about to share. But I also have a mission myself. I mean, I tried so many times to do something and it didn't go the way I wanted. But hopefully someday I can start a project. And those projects I'm going to be announced as I go along. And then the other thing is I'm looking for people out there that happen to know me or have the same mission as me, or the same goal as you might not have heard that in terms of life on Earth, it's unbelievable when you come down to it. do you realize that most of the people you know, your family, your husband, your wife, your brother, sister, or even your friend, you know each other before? Well, I know it's hard to believe, and I'm not here to convince anybody, but if you know, or you happen to know, that a group of friends, a group of co-workers you have been working with before came down to the earth, same place, same time, and then you one day cross each other's path. It doesn't matter whether you cross in Toronto, New York, or whatever. It's meant that you, in your past life or your past century, you might have been working together. You might have been in the same team, same army, same country, same under the same kingdom. And basically somehow life evolved. For example, you might wonder, why do I know this person so much? I mean, I just walk across them, and you seem to know them. For example, lots of people, when they decide to have a soulmate, meaning decide to pick up this person and decide she is the one is my wife, or he is the one my husband, it means you actually still have an inner image or knowledge of each other. Yes, that means you will recognize yourself, you recognize your partner once you met each other. So basically that's how it is. You might not have basically remember in terms of human sense, and the other thing I like to point out is, according to certain source of information, human beings are a 46 plus 2 character, and basically because you are just a creature created in this form, you operate at a 585 Hz range, and for that frequency you only can be able to see a color, which is the color of the rainbow. But do you ever come across where certain people, they can tell the future, certain people they can tell the past, certain people they have intuition? So basically that means those typical type of person, they have 6 sense, 7 sense, 8 sense. Some of them even have 12 sense. That means they have lots of ability to do other things that normal human cannot. And the other reason to explain clearly is because they can operate beyond 585 Hz range. The other example is, for example, your pet, your cat and dog, they actually can operate beyond 500 to 600. Some of them operate up to 900 megahertz range. That's why they were able to see spirit. And normal human, because we only have 5 sense, which is why we operate at a 5 sense range. We cannot see the other sense. We cannot see the other being. We cannot see the angel. We cannot see spirit, because we only operate at a 580 Hz range. But once you are able to concentrate, or if you I also find out that some people will never be able to learn anything beyond the 5 sense, the 6 sense. But if you have a good teacher, for example, if you have a pope or a monk that have mastered 14 cent, 17 cent, 18 cent, whatever, they might be able to tap you out of your normal sin just like that. Yes. Anyway, so be patient. Basically, I don't know all these things all at once, but as I keep an open mind, keep an open ear, do not say yes, do not say no, do not corner yourself to a certain type of teaching, you will be able to learn more things, because when you decide to accept something, it means you corner yourself to the corner. Especially lots of teaching from religion, they teach you to be loyal to Buddhism, Christian, whatever, and then basically you are tied down, meaning you corner yourself. But you just keep your eye open, and then you will be able to find other things out. Meaning, if you don't corner yourself, you can find out other things. You can learn other things. But if you decide to stick to one subject, that means you are corner yourself, you are dead. You cannot move to other because you did not keep an open mind. The best approach is do not say yes, do not say no, and just let it be. So basically, it's been, I'm heading into 21 minutes, so I don't want to keep too much. So I'm gonna end this video today, and then I'll do some more video later in the future. And there's many subjects to cover, but for now I'm gonna end, and then next time I'm gonna create more like content that is eye-opening. And then so basically I'm here to share. I like to consider myself a student. I'm not a teacher, I'm not a master, but I'm a student. So I'm gonna keep learning and so on. And then hopefully I make the information useful to some other people out there that is seeking to know more about things around themselves, around the world, and so on. Okay, so signing off. Hi down, saying down. Please share, right? Whatever. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a good night.